Hey everyone, I'm Melinda. I run Mode Hospitality here in Waterdown, Ontario, and one of the events we hold here are our spirit walks. They are fascinating, and I'm here with our resident medium, Patty Mack.
I am the resident medium, and there's been, in this front yard in particular, especially here, people have captured lots of pictures of Blanche, pictures of kids playing in the yard. They've captured lots of paranormal evidence on this property.
So Patty, one of the things about this house that fascinated me, that it was built in 1896, was all the rich history and the ghosts that you kind of let me know when you came and did one of your cleansings.
Like with Cecil.
Cecil, my boy.
So that's not just about the ghosts and Cecil, it's about down here where we're going, where I have a sense that there's some graves. It was a camp for Indigenous people.
Wow, okay.
So sometimes when I'm here with you, I can actually hear the drum and I can feel the people, like I can see them. And you know, I think that really, besides Cecil, there's a lot of other stuff that happened. I almost feel like there must have been an old settlement back here. So whether somebody had built back here and they had just, you know, when they left, they buried them on the property, because I feel like for sure there's spirit activity down here. And I feel as though when I'm looking, I can almost see the house, but I keep picking up two little kids now that we're here.
Well, they say there's two little kids that kind of float around on the front lawn.
Ah.
But we can experience that on another walk. The farm is still here. There's some new people on there.
There's a grave back there somewhere.
There's
One
a
day
grave
we'll
back
find
there.
it.
Yeah, we're still looking for that grave, but we'll find it on one of the walks soon enough. Soon enough. So we're going to get back into the Drummond Manor. We're going to do a little walk around there.
We'll connect with somebody, I'm sure.
Okay.
And we always open the door and close the door, so you have nothing to be afraid of.
Please, I have to come to work every day. I don't want anything happening to me, please. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
All right, let's get back up to the house and see what's happening, but it'll be good.
We're going to make a talking table,
And try and contact
we're going to
Cecil?
try to contact Cecil.
Okay. Did you bring your whiskey?
No whiskey.
Well, how are you going to contact him? No whiskey.
I'm sure he's going to be here anyways, waiting patiently for us. This is a talking board. So all we do is we put our finger very lightly on the glass. It's hard on the arm, just very lightly. And we're going to ask who's here. Holy.
Do we, oh my.
So because there's a lot of other energy here, I'll let it up for a second.
Back to E. So do we ask questions
So
or no?
we're gonna ask who's here first.
Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa.
I'm
Who
done
is here. No, you're not supposed to do this alone.
Oh my.
I don't know why, so you're helping me. So who is there an E in the family that you know of?
Not that I know of, no.
So very lightly. So sometimes it's hard to make out what they're actually spelling. This is why we put a yes and a no. So we know somebody's here. And we say beside the A, there is an A. I can feel the energy coming up through that A. Can you feel that?
Yeah, but
T. I just heard somebody yell at me. I'm home alone tonight, okay? Yes. Oh, somebody did yell at me.
okay.
Okay, so is
Glad
this
they're yelling at you and not at me.
T?
I don't know.
T-E? Yes.
The T-E?
T-E what?
Tommy? Tom? T?
No. T-E-S. It's a kid. Yes. You just got the willies, didn't you?
A little bit.
T-E-S-S. Tess. Is your name Tess?
Oh, it's moving. No.
Tessa. Is your name Tessa? Yes.
I do not know a Tessa.
Maybe it's Teresa. Because Teresa is a short verb. Tessa would be a shorter verb of Teresa. Do you have a Teresa in spirit? Teresa, have you ever been on this property? I feel like she's going to know. Barely touching it, eh? D. What was Hugh's stepmom's name?
I do not know. It'll come to me in a minute.
See, the spirit needs our energy to be able to do this. D-A. Tessa. I feel very, very distinctly like there's somebody standing behind me. Oh, Jesus, they are standing behind me. Oh, I just got shivers. Do you feel that being pushed? Hugh. Hugh knows who it is. Are you connected to Hugh? She's a pretty freaking smart spirit, eh?
X. Maybe. W.
What? Oh, no, she doesn't know Hugh.
Wow.
That's creepy. Woo! I just got a shiver again. Oh, so this place used to be a shelter.
It did used to be a shelter.
And you know what? It may have been somebody from the shelter. No, she was here before the place was built.
There you go.
Teresa, are you an adult?
Oh my.
See how quick that went? Did you go to spirit through illness? Yes.
And she's out.
She just left the circle. Isn't that crazy? That was wild. That's the best one we had because there wasn't a lot of different energy.
Yeah, that's
So we're gonna close the circle and we're gonna ask Tessa to go back because she doesn't belong in the physical world.
I don't really know what to think.
Do you think that you want your mommy? Because I know I do.
But this is why I like this paranormal stuff as well, because it gives me insight to what was here before. So can we like make this close now?
So I'm going to find my matches and we're just gonna sage
In the
the
drawer?
circle because we want to make sure that we close this off. We're gonna put this in the middle and then we're gonna ask for peace and that no harm come to us or Teresa and that she go in peace and love. I don't believe spirits are here to harm us. I believe spirits are here to prove that when we leave here, there's somewhere else that we go. So, there you go.
So Patty, this is Blanche's room, as you know. We make this very clear to everybody that does our ghost walks. Blanche is the, what did you call her earlier?
The resident
She's like the
BITC.
No, she's like the head honcho here.
She is the one who was the original, what you call that word? What's that word?
She's like the madam of the manor.
Yes. But you know, in here, compared to the rest of the house, the energy is totally different. When I'm in
a
here,
good way.
Oh, I feel like I'm compressed. You know what? I just got this impression that somebody was like choking as they were standing here.
Well, that is fantastic, Patty.
It's not Blanche. This house has lots of spirits.
Yeah, but
so
we want the good spirits.
well, there's no bad spirits. There's just spirits who don't know they're gone. But I clearly feel like there's a woman in a long dress, which would be Blanche. So in every single room, like I said before,
Right.
there is a different energy because people are living. Like I feel like somebody's pulling on my thing right now as we're talking.
Wow.
But I also see somebody going like this, like they're choking. I've never picked that up before.
No, you haven't. In all the times you've been here, you haven't at
I'm
all.
just wondering what it is. The energy's different in here since you've done some stuff to it.
In a good way. But it's funny you say that because I actually feel like I need water.
I feel like I'm choking. Like I'm choking on something and I'm falling to the ground. Something's different here.
It's funny because you haven't picked it up on any of the investigations that we've done on any of our walks.
No, but we were down the back. So there's probably a whole other world that we are just not aware of. I'm just thinking, like, I wonder who else is in here now. Like, I see somebody falling to the ground and choking, and I don't know what it is.
I don't know what to tell you.
I wish you could see what I could see.
I don't see it. That's the problem. But
I
I do
feel
know what
them
you're talking
pulling.
about. This with the gagging.
Like I'm
of it.
being choked. Yeah, like I can feel it in here. And I'm just thinking, what's different? Did you buy something from a secondhand store? Like, because there's something different in here?
Nope.
The energy is decidedly different. I'm glad I'm going home.
Right.
Let's go upstairs.
Come on, we have to talk to Cecil. Cecil's my buddy.
That's creepy. The entire time over there, I felt like it was tripping.
Oh, do you feel the energy in there?
When you were talking over there, I felt like I was choking.
See? Me
The
too.
entire time.
Nobody listens to a psychic, right?
Oh.
Never had that.
I got chills right now. It's creepy.
Yeah, but now what's in that room?
I don't fucking know.
Well, maybe
I don't know. I'm a little unnerved that there's something in that room. Who
Living room
used
in that
room
corner.
last? Have you rented that room out?
No, I have not rented that room out.
I almost feel like there's a suicide. Were you supposed to? Did you have it booked for something?
No.
I feel like that it's gone now. Like I feel completely fine. But I'm telling you, something is different.
Can we go back in afterwards?
Are you crazy? Let's go and talk to
Cecil?
I would really, really love it if we could communicate with him.
I'm sure he'll come through.
I feel like when we're in here, I can feel the presence of Cecil.
Okay.
Cecil must have been tall, was he?
Yeah, he was a very tall
'Cause
guy.
he was pretty tall.
Yeah, the whole family's tall.
I feel like there's a tall man in the doorway and he's leaning. And you know, the thing is that he's much more relaxed in spirit. And it's not that he's here and he's not happy. He refuses to leave because he wants things to be okay with his family.
Right.
Most spirits, when they leave, they don't have, they have a reflection. They have the year when they go to the sky world where they reflect on their life and they learn. So if somebody like Cecil, who had an addiction to alcohol, when he's reincarnated, because I believe in reincarnation, he'll carry that addiction into his other life and he'll have to somehow fix it.
All right, Cecil, we'll see you later. Well, I'll see you Monday.
Put the alcohol tree back.
Okay. So this is the third floor, Patty. So when we first came up to this floor, it was a little intense, right? It was
Yes.
the air was really it was ugly up here.
Yes, and you know what? I always feel like this is a whole other section of the house that, now Tommy is a little bit different than your regular spirit because I feel like he was left behind.
Well, you mentioned that he kind of just sits in the corner here. When I came and you told me that, and we started to paint and do things, we had one of the painters come and he brought that car for Tommy. He said, I'm gonna bring a toy for Tommy.
Now, because there's a woman here and Tommy, and I somehow feel as though they're connected. And I feel like Tommy is like an imprint in time. Whether he was here during a period of time and he left tragically, but he never actually left. And he's always only in the corner. It's almost like he doesn't even know if he's supposed to leave.
You told me that when you first came.
But I also feel like the woman, and she's shorter, and she's got, remember the 80s hair with the perm and
Yes.
short?
Yes.
So she's kind of like that. And she's kind of around here.
Yeah.
And she's not really super, super friendly. I would not want to sleep up here.
Well, thank you. It is what it is. Like I said, this is their home. There's tons of history here. You know.
The fact that the truck had moved at one point is absolute proof for me that Tommy's here. And I see him crouched in the corner, and I almost feel like he has a toy airplane, and I feel like he's lost. And it's like you just can't reach him. It's like he's there, but he's not even reachable. And it's sad, really.
It is, because he's by himself.
But I almost feel like my head hurts. Oh, my head does hurt.
You say that every time we do a walk here.
And I wonder if that is connected to how he left. Maybe he had meningitis. But I do have to get it here because my head feels like it's being split right in two right now.
All right.
Whew.
Wow, Monday's going to be great coming in here.
Spirits are everywhere. That's just the way it is. It's just that I have the ability to connect with them, see them, feel them, hear them, where a lot of people don't.